Oh, ik hoorde het.
Ja.
Nee, daar is ze.
Wow.
Waar is ze? In Zoom?
Daar is ze.
Hey!
Met grote ogen.
Waar was je?
We waren in paniek.
Oh, ik was al begonnen met de ademhalingsoefeningen. Ik had het van je overgenomen.
Hi.
Zitten jullie al een tijdje te wachten? En dan past mijn Zoom aan. Want Zoom weet ik inmiddels.
We zijn met z'n drieën.
Ja.
Hoor je niet? Alles vertraagd.
Wow.
Ja. Kijk.
Wat
Ja,
hoor
precies.
ik?
Nee, ik dacht ik zet eerst...
Oh, dat ben ik misschien wel.
Dat ik dat niet weer tijdens
Nee, dat ben ik niet.
Ja, wel even deze filter is wel heel heftig. Woe!
Oh.
Hey. Nou, welkom. Hallo,
Ik hoor Juul 2 keer. Help!
Mijn zusje komt.
Iemand heeft nog iets van YouTube aanstaan, denk ik.
Mami.
Ja.
Heb ik dat? Oh, dat heb ik. Dat heb ik. Hij is uit.
Iemand heeft zijn YouTube aanstaan.
Oh. Ja hoor. Oh ja, valt dan toch tegen na wat er net... Nee, grapje. Heel mooi. Kijk hè. Dichterbij.
Ja.
Jezus, Jules.
Nog dichterbij, joh. Dat doe ik toch niet.
Heel cool. Wacht, laat me een foto maken.
Okay. So, welcome to my stretch class. Today I'm gonna do it in English because I have some people who want to do the class afterwards. So today we will need some blocks and a chair. We are going to do straddles. That's pancakes for some if you're super flat. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the Zoom. I will not be looking at the chat from YouTube because then there's too much going on and I can't. All right, so let me get back to that one. Big. Here we go. All right, so straddles, that means hamstrings, calves, sciatic nerve, and lower back. I said already chair, right? Something like a chair. You can also sit on the edge of a bed or on a couch, of course. All of that is fine. Let's get started. Oh yeah, and my music again. You can look at my cat while I'm not in frame. Kiekje, heb jij mij gebeld?
Ja.
Oké.
We waren in paniek. Ik was namens de groep aan het bellen.
Sorry. Okay. All right. Let's do this lovely set. Hold on. Up. Good. Let's go and get started with some nice breathing exercise. Stand first firmly on your feet. Just push your big toe in the floor and then pinky toe. Big toe, pinky toe, big toe, pinky toe. 3, 2, 1. And then bring them from side to side. Roll over the whole foot from side to side. And front and back. 2, 1. And make circles with your feet. And reverse. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention we need a wall at some point. Okay. Then bring the weight all the way to the front and stand on your tippy toes and then down. Up to the ball of the foot. Ooh, ball of the foot and down. So ball of the foot down. Ball of the foot down. Hold it up. Try to balance here. Pull your belly button in, stick your tail underneath, and land gently. Bend your knees slightly, and from here, we're just gonna do some nice deep breaths. Start by just breathing in through the nose, and out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 2 more. And out. Last one. In. And out. Now place your hands on your belly and breathe in through your nose. In. And exhale. And in. And exhale. Press your belly against your hands as you inhale. Keep your shoulders and chest low. 1 more. And exhale. And bring your hands on your ribs. My thumb is still pointing next to my index finger. And I'm just bringing my hands on my ribs like that. So I'm not doing this, I'm bringing them. Then I'm going to try to press my hands apart with my breath. Breathe in and exhale. In and exhale. In. Exhale. Last 2. Shoulders and chest low. And last one. And just let your breath take its natural rhythm. And bring your chin to your chest. And head up. Chin to your chest. Head up. Chin to chest. Head up. Keep going. Chin to chest. I'm just going to check one thing. Chin to chest. Head up. Chin to chest. Head up. Chin to chest. Head up. 2. And 1. And then bring your ear to your shoulder. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. 2 more. And last one. Back to the center. Look over your right shoulder. Look over your left. Look over right. Look over left. Look over right. Over left. 2 more. And last one. Back to the center. Bring your ear back to your shoulder. Half circle to the front. And other side. Half circle to the front. Half circle to the front. Reverse. Keeping your shoulders as low as you can. You can try to reach your fingers towards the floor to increase the stretch and the lengthening. 2 more. And last one. Head back to the center. Interlace your fingers and bring it behind your neck. And bring it to the right and half circle to the left. And keep doing those half circles. And try to slide your fingers apart a little bit with each roll, so you do more movement in your neck and less support with your hands. Filling it up very gentle. And a few more. 3, 2, 1. Back to the center. All right. Bring your chest front and back. Chest front, back. Chest front, back. Chest front, back. Chest front. Try to really keep your hips still and isolate the top part of your spine. We're just giving that a little love before we go completely lower body. We're not going to forget about the top part of our body. 3, 2, 1. Then back to the center and side to side. Side to side. Again, I'm keeping my hips still. I'm moving my shoulders parallel to the floor from side to side. 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to go right, front, left, back, right, front, left, and connect in circles. And reverse, left, front, right, back, left, front, right, and connect in circles. Last one. All right, back to the center. Roll your shoulders back. Let's do our shoulders just a tiny bit. So it feels like you've worked that as well. Reverse. Make that circle of the shoulder big, squeezing your shoulder blades apart and pulling, squeezing them together and pulling apart. 3, 2, 1. Then bring your hands in front and turn your thumbs down. So you can make little, yay, good work, and then go, no. Bring the backs of the hands together. And then we're going to bring the hands up and circle it all the way back. For now, I'm going to leave my camera like this, so you might not see my hands for the full circle. Try to start with your thumbs down each time. And make that circle also reach backwards. Try not to arch too much. Keep your ribs closed as you pull your hands back. So you're trying to keep that back a little more neutral. Last one on this side. And now reverse. So start again with your thumbs up, but then you turn your thumbs backwards and reach back, and down. Keep your shoulders low, except for when your arms are up. And don't flare out your ribs. 2 more. And last one. All right. And bring your hands over your head. I'm just having my hands like a normal position there. And we're going to do 10 shoulder shrugs. That's like this. Yes? We're going to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to keep doing the shrugs, but you're bringing your hands out to the side. And here, pull them apart and in, pull apart, in. I'm really pulling my shoulder blades apart and squeezing them together. 4, 3, 2, and let's floss into that shape. So I'm pushing that shoulder forward. If this feels really heavy, and you're doing it right. Into the shoulder, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, shake your shoulders. Huh? Ja, heftig hè? Vind ik ook hoor. I think this is really heavy too. So it's normal if that's intense for you. Okay, let's start with the hips forward and back. Again, try to, I know for some of you this is a little challenging. I'm using not my butt to squeeze my hips forward, but I'm pulling my pelvis towards my belly by squeezing my abs. So I will show you the difference. So now I'm using my pelvis, my belly, yeah, and now I'm using my butt. See the difference? It's kind of more movement in the lower back when I'm using my abs. You can put your hands on your hips to help you move there. 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's pick up the tempo. Front, back, front, back. And 4, 3, 2, 1. And side to side a few times. 4, 3, 2, and let's make circles. 4, 3, 2, and reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, come to a squat and then straight up. Squat, straight up. I have a really fun warming up exercise that I'm going to do with you for your legs. I've been doing it 3 days in a row and I'm burned. My legs are burning, so it's lovely. Okay, step it out a little wider. Let's tuck a few plies. Make sure you tuck your hips forward. Don't arch. Keep your shoulders above your hips. So really pull my pelvis forward before I go down. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now we're going to go to the floor. And this whole exercise, you could be able to do with no hands on the floor. If it's really intense, you can place one hand behind you to help you up. But try to do it with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring one leg over and placing the foot on the floor. Then I'm going to rotate my body in the direction of that leg that is over. I'm going to not mirror you for this one because otherwise it gets confusing. So right now I have my right leg over my left leg. I'm going to turn into a plie. Then I'm going to press the right knee to the floor and left knee to the floor. And then I'm going to turn towards the left and sit down. Yay! Huh? Yes, you end up with the other leg on top. Because now we're going to do the other side. So if you need your hand on the floor, you place only this hand to the back and then here. Yeah? So that can help. We're going to go now. So we had left over right. Now we're going to go left down to the floor. Now right down to the floor. And then you're going to turn to the right and end with your right leg on top. Yes. All right, let's do that again. Press your right knee down into lunge. Press your left knee down into lunge. And turn towards the left leg into your squeeze. And turn. Press the left knee down. Let's press the right knee down and turn. Boom. All right. So this is a really one of my favorites of all time at this moment. All right, let's go into some lower back relaxation and mobility. And then we're gonna go, oh yeah, we have to stand up for that one, sorry. And we're gonna go fully hips and hamstrings. All right, let's start by doing some rolls. We're gonna start all the way up, head back. Then you're gonna move your hips forward. You're gonna go chin to your chest, and you're gonna roll yourself down as round as you can. And when you're down, you're gonna straighten out your legs and scoop yourself up. And all the way back, rounding down, rounding down, rounding down. Here, straighten out your legs, scoop yourself up. Rounding down, rounding down, rounding down, march up. So for the first few, your legs don't feel warm enough to straighten out your legs. Don't straighten out your legs. You can still do them with some bent legs here. Near, arch, and round, and arch. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And then I want you to step a little wider, and we're going to go to our right leg. Bend your left leg as you go down. I'm pushing my hips forward. I'm going to roll down. This leg is bent, but this leg stays straight. I'm going to get my nose towards this leg. Now I'm going to scoop up, straightening out that leg. And you should feel it a little bit in your hamstring. Arch up. Round down. Arch up. Round down. Arch up. Round down. Arch up. Last one. Down. Arch up. And then we're going to go to the other leg. So now this leg can bend, but this leg stays straight. Leaning back, bending, rolling down, and then pressing, arching up. Roll down. Scoop, arch up. Roll down. Arch up. Roll down. Arch up. Last 2. Ooh. The last one. All right. Now we're going to lean in from side to side. So I'm leaning down, or I'm sliding my hand down my leg, but I'm not letting my chest come forward or my shoulder. So I'm keeping myself right next to my body. So I'm not doing that. Yeah. Yeah. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now I'm going to go down and bring the hand in front of my leg. I'm going to press myself, later I will press myself away with this hand, but now I'm going to bring my hands together. I'm going to pull it open, press, and down. Yeah. Pull it open by pulling the elbow up, press, and down. Bring it up, press, and down. Last one. Open up, press, and down. Now we're going to go fully in, and then we're going to bring here. So we're going to go up, and then I'm going to bring this hand behind. I'm going to try to find my thigh here. With this hand, I'm pressing open into the twist. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hand, bring it down, and then we're going to go to the center, bend your knees and roll yourself up. Other side, so I'm going down here, bring the hand in front of my leg, and then bring the other hand next to it. pulling my elbow up and here and down. So like, imagine that you are trying to start a chainsaw or a motorboat, but then slow. I have a slow motion video of that, thanks to Frederic. Up and down. Last one, normal. Up and down, and then we're gonna go full. So we're gonna bring it up, open, and then I'm gonna bend the arm and bring the hand behind the back. I'm trying to find my thigh. I have not less flexibility here, but now I want to open my chest, bring that shoulder up to the ceiling and press away with this lower hand. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hand back up and back down and into the center. And just move from side to side here. 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll yourself up. Okay, come into last little bit for the lower back is we're gonna do a few rolls here. Try to get nice and round so you massage that lower back. 3, 2, and 1. All right, then you're going to lay down and bring your knees both to one side and make a 90-degree angle with your legs. So I'm not too much here, and I'm not too much here. So I'm pushing my knees in front of my hips, and my feet are underneath my knees. And then I'm going to lift it up and change side. Ooh. Now lift it up, change side, lift it up, change side, and lift it up, change side. One more on the other side, and here. And then we're going to go back to the center, and I'm going to fold my right knee over, and then I'm going to do it again. Down. Try to keep both your shoulders on the floor and hold it here for a bit. You can place your hand on your knee. And then bring it back to the center. Fold the other knee over and change side. Press it down. And back to the center. We do one more on each side. Look and around. Press it down. And other side. And press it down. Ooh. Ah, yes. All right. And give a little shake. And then the last one for the back. You're going to go into your into your Sphinx pose. With your feet pointed onto the floor, or if you want, if your feet are too painful or you cannot really point them, you can tuck your toes in. But this has my preference. All right. So my Sphinx pose is really chest pushing forward in between my arms and try to open the ribs, press them down to the floor. And from there, you're gonna close your ribs, pull your belly button in, pull your tailbone down and round into this little plank. And then you're gonna go back here, arching, really try to get height. And tucking it under, rounding in. Bring it open, arch, here. Tucking it under, round, in. Going down. And if you want, you can for the next two straighten out your arms. And down. Tucking it under. Round. And here. Arch. And tucking it under. Round. All right. And shake it. Push yourself back and go into your child's pose. So child's pose can be in two versions. So either with your hand next to your ears or with your hands right there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Okay. So let's go over to the legs. Okay, so in a few minutes probably our Zoom will stop. Just start it again. Okay, start by sitting up. You can put your hands to the back or not, and then bring both your knees down to the floor. Switching. 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 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, then place your feet together, and we're going to just do a few up and downs with the knees. You can place your hands in the back. Make sure that you have your chest nice and up, and then bring one knee and then the other to the floor. I hardly have any weight on my hands, so that should be okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and bring your hands to your shins or your ankles, not to your feet. And then we're going to go around our back. Around. So I'm going to round my back, pull my shoulder blades apart. And then I'm going to dive down with that round back. Press the elbows on the knees, and then I'm going to scoop up. Arching. Round back. Down, scoop, arch. Round back. Scoop, arch. Round back. Scoop, arch. 2 more. Last one. And then we're going to reverse. So you're going to pull yourself forward, arching, and push yourself back around. Straight up, arch, forward, round, back. Straight up, arch, forward, round, back. Straight up, arch, forward, round, back. Last one. All right. Yes. Hello, shake, shake, shake. Okay, for the next one, we will need something underneath your knee so you can roll up your mat a little bit or use a pillow. Okay, so I'm going to roll up my here we go. We're going to do something called a flunge, which is basically something in between a froggy and a lunge. And I'm going to start here. I have my knee underneath my hip, and I have my foot behind my knee. Then this foot is right next to my knee. Yeah. This knee wants to be next to my hip, but most importantly is that you turn your hips forward. That makes this knee come forward a bit. That's okay. So you don't want to be turning diagonal. You want to really have your hips pointing straight forward. Your foot goes out a little bit more, and then you're just going to press a little bit in and out. At the same time, I forgot to tell you, you also really activate your hips forward. Bring it down and back up. Bring it down and back up. So you should feel all this working, especially if you're really activating that hip forward and down and back. 3 more and 2 and 1. Hold it there. Keep pressing the hips forward and place the hand on the inside of the leg and push it a little bit more open. The whole time I'm pressing, I'm still squeezing my butt now forward. If you want, you can go a little deeper. Ooh. Yes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press it back. One more time, we're going to go to the perfect form. Press your hips forward. Bend your knee. Hand goes to the back, to the front of the knee. Press that knee open. Press the hips forward. Hold it there. Hello. I'll pin my video again. Oh, God. I'm missing one more. Hello? Okay, I will continue, and I hope one person comes back. So we were here, pressing it forward, pressing down, because now we got to the finale of this move. Bring this hand to the back, but don't touch the leg. Sorry?
Full screen en zo doen.
Oh yeah? Do it?
Ja.
Okay, so my hand goes to the back of the knee, about 15 centimeters behind the knee. So it's free floating. Push your hips forward, and then you're going to try to push the knee towards the hand, opening it up. Keep pressing it nice and low. Open up that knee towards the hand. Hips are square. My body's turned completely forward, not diagonal. Hold it there for 4, 3, 2, 1. And push your hips back and give it a little roll here. Ooh. 3, 2, 1. All right. I'm going to go to the other side. Knee underneath your hip, foot right behind your knee, and step this leg out. First, we start by squaring up the hip, pushing the tilt forward. I'm really activating that forward area. Then, I'm going to go down a few times here, and back up. Push down, back up, push down, back up. So this one, for me, it feels as one of the most intense stretches because they're really in the opening of a square, how do you say, a box split. Let's hold the last one down and bring the hand onto the knee and press it back. Keep pushing your hips forward. But I have not that much flexibility in this area compared to my other ranges. So this one I really feel. Keep pressing that knee back, keep pushing the hip forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then press it back and give it a little shake. We're going to do it one more time into the perfect form. So press your hips forward and you're bending your knee. Make sure your hips are square and pressing it down again. I'm going to lift the hand off the knee and bring the hand 10 centimeters, 15 centimeters behind the knee, and now I'm going to press the knee towards the hand. Oof. Maybe you can go even a little lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, bring it back, and give it a little shake. Wow, 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 wow. All right. So from here, I want you to grab some objects that you can lift your leg over. So I would say 3. It can be water bottles, it can be blocks, it can be pretty much anything. I'm just going to slide it back. There we go. So you're going to go onto your elbows or onto your hands, but elbows are going to be a little bit better. Then from here, I'm going to bring my leg back. I'm not going to go around an arch. I'm going to try to keep my belly button pulled in, and then I'm going to lift my leg up and bring it over the first object. Lift my leg up, bring it over the second object. And this one is really close. Lift my leg up, bring it over the third. And then lift it up, press it back down, lift it up, press it back down, lift it up. Yeah. Let's do a couple. Down, up, here, down, down, down. Try not to move along too much in your hips. So you want to keep your hips more or less square to the floor. All right, last one. Front and back. You can feel this in your butt probably also a lot. 3, 2, 1. All right. And you're going to change it around, other side. So I still have to figure out where exactly I can explain to you where you should place your blocks. But you will feel where you can reach and where you can't, so that can help a whole lot. So I start my leg back, make sure that I pull my belly button in so I'm not arching and rounding while I lift my leg, and I tap it first, second, third, and back. I made this one a little easier for myself. Let's not. Do it again. And up, 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 and back, and up, 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 up. We do one more. Up, over, up, and back. Yes. All right. So that's really some active flexibility. We're going to do one more active for the hips, and then we're going to go to the hamstrings. Yes. All right. So lay down on your belly, and then you're going to bring one knee next to you in a 90-degree angle. Oh boy, this is going to be hard. What you're going to do now is you're going to try to lift. You can place your hands here to balance yourself. You're trying to lift the knee off the floor. Yeah? Let's do a few of those. There we go. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. Lukt niet? Het is ook echt heel erg zwaar hoor. Let's do 2 more. Last one. And other side. Als het niet lukt, goed dat je het zegt. Dan weet ik dat die niet super is voor niet te open heupen. Oké, andere kant, other side. All right. Place your hands behind, next to you to help you a little bit. Lift and down. Lift, down. Lift, down, lift, down. 3, 2, 1. All right. And shake it off. Okay. Let's get to our hamstrings. I'm just going to roll this one out again. So, we're going to start with our lunge to pyramid fold. You can place your hands on something a little higher. You can place your hands on 2 chairs or whatever you need to save your wrists if necessary. So we're going to go into the deep lunge and straighten out into a pyramid fold. So both my knees are straight. Use your blocks underneath your hands if you need them to get that leg straight. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 2 more. Last one. And then bring the knee down, untuck the toe. All right. Bring both your hands on the inside of your knee, and then let's go and make big circles here. So I'm rolling my hip over my knee, and then push myself back, straighten out that front leg. I always use the metaphor stir the soup. Imagine there's a big spoon in your butt, and you're hanging out over a pot of soup for 20 people, and you got to stir the soup. And reverse. Yes. I don't have a lot of weight on my hands, but if this is really hard to get that leg straight, you can put your hands on a block, or you can walk your hands backwards and forwards with you. 2 and 1. All right, bring it forward, tuck the toe back in, and we're going to go and do the other side. Whew. So we're going to go down and up, down, up, down, up. Keep going. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 2 more. Last one. And we're going to bring the knee to the floor and tuck the toe. Both hands go to the inside of the foot. Then I'm going to roll my hips, push them back, and bring them to the other side. Forward. Roll back. Side, push forward. Roll back. Side, push forward. Yes. 2. And last one. And reverse the circle. I'm going to a fully straight hamstring in front. 2 more. And last one. All right. And bring your knees underneath and get your chair. Or grab go sit on your back. So we're going to do a little thing called a nerve floss. And it might feel quite weird. So, all right. I'm going to sit down. Then I'm going to lift my leg up as far as I can with the foot flexed. Yes. Then I'm going to round my back. And then you will feel a little pull, a nervy pull in your leg. Then you're going to bend your knee and go even lower in a round back, and then you're going to try to straighten out your leg again and then back up. Yes? So here, flexing that foot, rolling myself around. Then as I bend, I bring my body lower, then I straighten out my leg but keep my body low. And then back up. Let's do a few more. Rolling down further, bending the leg, keeping my body down, straightening the leg, and rolling myself up straight. And again, up, rolling down further, bending the leg, straightening the leg without lifting the body, and then rolling the body. All right. So it's a weird sensation, but it shouldn't hurt tremendously. Yeah, you should feel a little weird nervy pull. Let's see the other side. So here, rolling down further, bending the leg, keeping my body low, but straightening the leg, and rolling myself back up. Rolling myself down, rolling lower, bending the leg, keeping my body low, straightening the leg, and rolling myself up. Down, roll even further down, bending the leg, straightening the leg, keeping the body low, and bringing myself up. Let's do one last one. Rolling down further, bending the leg, keeping my body low, straightening the leg, and rolling myself up. All right, shake it off. So this is called a sciatic nerve floss. Get that completely out of sight. Yes. And it's some of those things, if you feel your nerve really stretching during your stretches, you kind of need to sometimes just stretch the nerve and nothing else. So the nerve knows, okay, this is kind of a safe space to roam around in, a little bit of a pull of the nerve through the body. All right, let's get to our feet and grab something like a pillow or a block, and then place it between your belly and your thigh. Yeah? You're gonna roll yourself all the way over, and you're just gonna lean over here. If you can touch your thighs here with your belly, you don't need to block. Now we're gonna make that a little harder. With your belly attached to your thighs, you're gonna straighten out your legs. If that is not possible, grab that block again, and with the block or the pillow, you're gonna go from bend, keep the belly pressing against the block, straightening out the legs. You can use a rolled up towel, anything. Just try not to lose whatever you've got squeezed in there. Bending down and straightening out. Bending down, straightening out. Bending down, straightening out. Now, if you want to go a little deeper, you can grab your thighs or your calves or whatever. You can grab the back of your legs, straightening out. Down, straightening out. Down, straightening out. Two more. Straightening out. Last one. Now hold it straight for a bit. And try to press your belly even more into your block or into your legs. And make sure that your head is nice and relaxed. So while you're here, shake your head from no to yes. And that's also a sciatic nerve stretch at the same time. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Bend your knees and hang out there for a bit. It's also super nice. You can move a little bit. All right. Then we're going to go to the floor. Let's bring one leg in front. Yes, use some blocks or something to elevate yourself with, because we really want to go and move our backs a little bit in this situation. So you're going to have your knee right underneath your hips, and your hips are going to be square together. So I'm not turned open like that. I really pull my hips next to each other. And from here, without going low, I want you to round and arch a few times. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it arched. And then you're bending your arms and bring it back up. Bending your arms, bring it back up. Bending your arms, bring it back up. Bending your arms, bring it back up. Then you're going to turn your foot to the side and turn your foot to the other side. You can move your hips here a little bit. And we're also flossing that nerve in a different way. Out. In. Out. In. 2. And 1. Hold it out for a bit. And then bending the elbows again and straightening. Bending the elbows, straightening. Bending the elbows. Straightening, last one, bending the elbows, straightening. All right, let's see the other side. Here. Then rounding and arching, round, arch, round, arch, round, arch. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and hold the arch. Yes. And we're going to go bend your elbows and straighten them out. Bend your elbows, straighten them out. Bend your elbows, straighten them out. Bend, straighten, keeping that back neutral or slightly arched. 2, and 1. Then bring the foot to the side and rotate back. Side, back, side, back, side, back. 3, and 2, and 1. Then hold it to the side. Open. And then you're going to arch. Keeping that arch, and you're going to bend your elbows again. And straighten out. Bend. Straighten out. Bend. Straighten out. Bend. Straighten out. So I have hardly any weight on my wrists, yeah? Just so you know that I'm just using it to guide myself. Down and up. 3, 2, 1. And bring it back. All right. A little shake. We are going to need the wall for this one. I'm just going to check the time. Okay. Yeah, we have 5 to 10 more minutes. Yeah, so we're going to go and do that. I'm going to skip the calves, unfortunately, but we'll be good. Okay, so for this one, we need the wall. I'm just going to slide myself a little bit more here. Nick, you just need one. You can even use your closet or anything like that. Just one spot on the wall. Yes. So I'm laying down, and I'm placing a block or a pillow on the wall, and I press my knee against it. Make sure that you are almost against the wall here. Yeah? So make sure that the knee is on top of the hip and the foot is aligned here. So I'm going to start with this. Now I'm going to open and try to touch the knee on the floor without turning my hips sideways. So I'm trying to keep my hips both really square and then back in. Down. Keep pressing that knee against the wall and down. Here. Open and down. It's okay if you cannot get very low. Try not to roll that hip away. Try to keep your hips on the floor. And you can use anything against the wall or chair or a closet or I say cover. And 2. And 1. And back in. Then you're going to do the same thing. Hopefully it's long enough. With a straight leg. If you don't have a high enough space, then you can still do it with one knee bent. So you can keep the knee where it was. But now we're going to do it with straight legs. We're going to open to the side and back. Try to keep both your hip bones equally heavy on the floor. It's really tempting to let go of that hip of this top leg, but keep it on the floor. Open and back. Open and back. More. Last one. And back. All right. Switch sides. Gonna be a little bit weird in the video, but here we go. So, knee against the block, knee on top of my hip, and then the leg next to it. And here, oh, I'm too far from the wall. There we go. Then, keeping the hips down to the floor, opening, and here. Opening, and here. Basically some kind of clamshell, but reversed clamshells. Let the weight of the leg help you pull it down, but don't let it pull the other hip off. So you use your core to keep yourself in the center, and you use the weight of the leg to open it up. 3, 2, 1. And then bring the leg up if you can. If you don't have the space, just keep that knee where it was, but the other leg goes straight. Here, open to the side and down. Open to the side and down. Don't rotate your hips. All right. Open and back. Open and back. 4, 3. Keep pressing that other foot against the wall. 2 and 1. All right. Bring it back. We're gonna do our last little set of straddles and hamstring shifts. Okay. Come stiff up. Tall. Yes. So from here, I first want you to bring your arms forward, and you're going to bounce and then point, bounce, flex, bounce, point, bounce, flex, bounce, point, bounce. Try to do it with a straight back. Bounce, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. Last 2. Last 1. All right. Okay, now we're going to roll it down and arch it up. Roll it down, arch it up. You can press from the back if you want. Roll it down. Press it up. Roll it down. Press it up. Roll it down. Press it up. 2 more. And last 1. Then in your press up, you stay there. You stay where your back is straight and you are you're leaning forward. You can press from the back, or if you have enough space, you can grab your legs here and then pull yourself a little bit more in. So what I try to do is I pull my chest between my arms. I really try to do this. Here, shoulder blades together. Sit down. 4, 3, 2, 1. If you can, grab your toes. Grab your toes. Let's just push your knees to the floor and release. Push your knees to the floor, release. If you cannot grab your toes, you can grab a towel and wrap it around your toes. You can still do the same thing. So I'm really trying to push my knees to the floor and release. Knees to the floor, release. You will be working this area, but if you're pulling there, you can also feel a little bit of a half stretch. Yes, 2 more. Last one. All right. Now we're going to go to a half open position. So this is like a pizza slice. You're nowhere near going into your full straddle. And we're rolling down and arching up again. This should have a lot more mobility than the first one. You can also press from the back if you want. You probably will have a lot more. Ugh. Someone calls me. Keep going. Keep going. 2, 1, and hold it while you scoop up. So you press your belly down. And you can hold and press from the back, or you can grab your legs. And again, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Press your chest between your arms. And here, press also your knees towards the floor. Try to get that tail out from underneath you. 2, and 1. Roll it back. Now we're going to go to full straddle. So if this is really challenging, roll up a towel and put it underneath your butt, or go sit on a block. You can use that as well. Just going to go and sit here. Good. All right. Now, first we are going to tilt and tuck our hips forward and back. You can press from the back to help you move. It's not a movement of the chest, it's really a movement of the hips. If you want it a little bit more challenging, you're going to do it without your hands, or with your hands in front, with your hands to the back. Those are the softer ones. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to rotate a little bit from side to side. So you kind of want to press this hip forward and then press that hip forward. Press the hip forward, press the hip forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. And then we're going to go back and forward again. But now you're going to try to get a little bit further down. Back. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to go to the right leg, half circle to the left, and then switch. Try to keep your back nice and straight. Press your belly down. Pull your tail out from underneath you. And maybe you can go a little deeper. Down. And down. Now, if you want to make this a little bit more intense for your hamstrings, you're going to do it with your hands here. Down, swing, swing, and up, down, swing, up. I'm keeping my hands next to my ears the whole time. 3, 2, 1. All right, then you're going to go to the straight part and either place your hands in front or to the back, or the heavier one, go down with your hands next to your ears. Bring it forward as far as you can, and then press it back up. Bring it down forward as far as you can, and press it back up. Down, forward as much as you can, press it back up. 2 more. Press up. Last one. Press up. And then we're going to go all the way down and go as low as you can. You can place your hands on your legs to the back or on the floor and relax. Press your belly down towards the floor. And this is the pancake. Pancake stretch. I love it. If you have your hands on your legs, you can press them apart a little bit. You're going to hold this for a little bit. So keep breathing. Nice deep breaths. Breathe towards the spot that feels tight. And as you exhale, you release the tension. Try to get that belly further down to the floor. Keep your chin pressed back. Align your spine. Nice deep breaths. 4 more very deep breaths. Breathe in. And exhale. Go deeper. 3 in. And exhale. 2 in. And exhale. Last one in. And release. Walk yourself back up. Woof. Shaky, shake your legs. Give a little pats everywhere. Then bring your knees in and very gently bring your knees both to one side. Oof. And then to the other side. And second one is probably going to be a little bit more smooth. And do a few more until it feels nice and relaxed. Woo! Okay. Let's finish off with a little bit of a wave from side to side, and then 3 breaths together. So come sit comfortably, maybe lotus or something halfway there. You can also sit with your legs here if you like that more. After all that stretch, I'm just going to move from one side to the other, releasing that lower back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold it forward. Make yourself nice and round and just hang out there. Then roll to your back and squeeze your knees towards your chest a few times. And while you do that, you make little circles on your lower back, little massages. And reverse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your legs up and kick your hamstrings. Bring your knees out, kick the inside of your hamstrings. Bring your knees together, kick the outside of your hamstrings. And back to the center and shake your legs. Woo! Rock it up. Let's do 3 breaths together. Breathe in through your nose. And exhale. And in. Shoulders to your ears. And exhale. And last one. Breathe in. And release. And shake it all. And give yourself a hand. Well done. I'm just gonna stop my YouTube. You keep it with me. Stream beëindigen.